Hello, my name is Mr. Devaney, and I'm going to be your teacher this semester. I teach chemistry and physics for eSchools, so hopefully you're in one of those. Could be chemistry first semester, chemistry second semester, an honors version of that class, or physics. I actually also teach at Mountain Ridge High School. I've actually been over there for about 20 years now. I coached volleyball for a while, but then once I got married and have kids, kind of stopped that and just focused on teaching in my family. But I've been over there for 20 years, taught everything from earth science through AP physics, and currently I'm teaching AP physics most of the day and some honors chemistry in the morning. If at any time during this semester you need some help, you could always come and make a trip over to Mountain Ridge, and I can help you out and give you a little after-school tutoring if needed. I do have office hours usually twice a week on Monday and Thursday, so it's definitely something that you could message me about. Hopefully you'll continue to watch this video. Even if you're familiar with Canvas, every teacher sets up their class just a little bit differently, and so I just want to run through and show you kind of how this class works and how I've set up the course to help you navigate, make sure that you understand due dates and things like that. So hopefully you'll keep watching that video. And then if during the course of the semester, if you ever have any questions, please message me through Canvas instead of emailing me. And let's get started. Let's take a look and see what we got. So if you look at the screen here, this is what the screen should look like when you're in the course. All of these windows here are how you're going to get all these navigation or pictures here, how you're going to navigate to the different units. But you're really going to want to start with this orientation also. These are the two places you should start, is the syllabus and the orientation. And your picture here might look a little different just because you might be in a physics class or a chemistry 2 class. But start here with your syllabus. And once you get here, they'll ask you a couple questions about it, and you'll need some information from here, and also you can find it over here on the syllabus page. But you can see here is a list of all the due dates for all the chapters. All of the assignments and the tests are due on one day, but I suggest you work ahead so that you don't, wait till that last Saturday and try to rush through all of it. Students usually aren't very successful that way. They're better when they pace themselves and do a little bit each day. But moving on to the next page, right? That's probably very similar to other classes. So here's an assignment, and this is the syllabus assignment. Look up here and you can see it tells you when it's due, it tells you how many points, it tells you that you need to upload a file, and it also, this is another thing that's really important for my class, I only accept Word documents and PDF files. So you can see in each one it's going to be that file type, and if you try to download or upload anything else besides one of those files, it won't accept the file. It won't accept pictures or anything like that. Through the orientation, they'll talk about how you can download an assignment, so on. But also, hopefully, you're going to look at this rubric at the bottom. This is going to tell you how I'm going to grade your assignment. So a lot of times people, students will ask, well, why did I get 3 out of 5, or why didn't I get any points? And it's because maybe they didn't look back at this rubric to see exactly what it is that they needed to do. So make sure you always look for that rubric at the end of each assignment. And then up here, when you have the submit button, right, that's what you're going to hit to turn your file in. So you hit submit. I'm going to choose a file, and then whatever it is, wherever I've stored that file, right, or wherever you've stored that file is where you'd want to go and say, okay, well, I need to turn in the syllabus assignments. If I have any sort of comment in here, this was pretty easy, right? And then you hit your submit button, and once this goes through with this submitting, now you know, and you can see over here on the right hand side that you have turned in your assignment. Let's see. So another thing that I wanted to show you is, let's see if we can get to it. This is the orientation materials, but I'm actually going to take you to one of the different modules. So we go into Unit 1. If you take the time to read it, you can see down here that you'll see how many assignments there are, how many you have to turn in, and that there's a unit exam. But the other thing that I really want to make sure that you know about the class, again, you can see up at the top the due date, the points, has to be a PDF document. Um, but once you turn in your assignments, what happens is on the next page, if you're on a computer, I'm not sure exactly how it looks on an iPad, but on a computer, when you go to the next page, you should be able to see an answer key. Now on this one, it said completion prerequisites. Well, you have to turn in the worksheet before you can see the answers. And the answer key for every single assignment is here for you. So after you turn in that assignment, make sure you look for those answer keys so that you can check your work. Because a lot of times I'm grading on completion. Sometimes it's on accuracy, but sometimes it's just on completion. So please make sure you check your work. Also, once you get your stuff back, once I grade it, look at that and see if I've made comments. Sometimes I've made comments and I've told you, or I've written in there what you've missed or why you missed it, or suggestions on how to do a better job with that. Last thing is just, if you're looking at your syllabus page, if you scroll down to the very bottom, which a lot of times people don't know, you'll see all of these things listed out here. And these are all of the assignments and the due dates for everything for the whole entire semester course. So on the syllabus page, you can easily see what things are due and when they're due. So you can keep track of that. It might be something maybe you want to take a screenshot of, or you want to print it out, but something so that you have that for a record, and maybe you can set that by your computer. Let's see if there's anything else. I think that's about it. Hopefully that just a little bit, right? PDF files, Word documents. You can look at the beginning of those assignments to see how many points it's worth, and also remember you can find those answer keys. Those are really the three key things that I want you to make sure that you are doing for this class that might be a little bit different than your other classes. And the only other thing is, I know that there's all of this stuff in here, and sometimes you look at it and you go, oh man, I don't know if I want to read all that. It is important that you read it, especially when you get down to somewhere close to the assignment, because it'll tell you, what numbers you need to do. You don't necessarily need to do the whole worksheet. And it'll also point out things like you have to show work in order to receive credit. So it's important to look at those things so that you know what you're going to be graded on. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you will get through the orientation materials where you're actually going to post a video yourself, introducing yourself, and you'll be able to get started. But the last thing, sorry, a lot of times students have a hard time with knowing what exactly they want to start out with. So make sure that under the syllabus and orientation you do the syllabus assignment. And then under this orientation link here, you need to make sure that you complete those assignments. And there's actually two of them in here. There's one of them where actually two assignments and a quiz. There's one of them that you have to go through, and it's going to ask you to set up your notification preferences. And so you're going to do that, take a screenshot and submit that screenshot. And then the other assignment is there's a quiz in here that you need to take, and the last one is a discussion where you're going to do an introduction. So you need to do that introduction also. And if you're not sure how to post a video, this video will show you how to post a video into the discussion board. So I'm looking forward to a great semester. Hopefully you can stay on track. If you do fall behind for any reason, please message me and we will set up a schedule for you to catch back up and finish the course on time. I look forward to teaching you about chemistry or physics. Thanks.